And welcome back. For those of you who haven't seen my first couple of videos, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Peterson, and I'm an and outpatient mental health and substance abuse therapist for the Harbor Beach Hospital. And I've been doing a series of videos about coping with stress during COVID-19, about talking to your kids about what's going on. But today I want to talk about disappointment. I want to talk about the disappointment a lot of us may feel because of canceled plans. So, when the stay at home orders were implemented and we were all told shelter in our house, a lot of us had plans. It may have been a vacation that you had to cancel, visiting friends and family, a big holidays coming up, Easter, and a lot of people have now had to cancel plans with their family. So I'm here to tell you that it's okay to have a lot of different feelings about this. It's okay to feel upset. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel lonely and sad about missing out on this time. Heck, there's even people that have had to cancel weddings because of what's going on. So, a lot of different feelings, a lot of different situations. But I want to just give you a couple of quick tips on kind of keeping yourself healthy and letting yourself feel some of those feelings. So, first and foremost, I can't stress this enough, staying away and limiting your time from news, reading, listening to news, social media, limiting what we're taking in about this can really help monitor our anxiety around what's going on and some of the disappointment we feel. Two, be kind to yourself. Remember that this is an outbreak and it's a traumatic event. It's a traumatic event for a lot of people right now. So be kind to yourself. It can impact anyone, whether that you're a frontline worker, an essential worker, whether you're at home right now. It is impacting everyone in different ways. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge that you are feeling some of these crummy emotions, but they are emotions. So acknowledge that you're feeling like this and that it's okay to feel that way. Um, Number three, remain positive and grateful. I know it sounds cheesy, gratitude and trying to be thankful about something when you're very upset, but it's actually been proven in many studies that practicing gratitude daily can really help increase positive feelings and emotions. So it is a cheesy thing, but it really actually is a real technique that we can use. So I think I've talked about this in other videos, gratitude. What can you be grateful with? You're having these financial stressors, you're at home, your kids are home, you're still working and trying to go through the stress. Maybe you're sick, maybe you're not feeling good right now. So what is there to be thankful for? What is there to be grateful for? Well, lots of things. We can be grateful that we are safe at home. We can be grateful maybe that our friends and family and our loved ones are safe and healthy. We can be grateful that there is some kind of end in sight for this. Yes, we don't know when, but there is. We can be grateful that it's going to be spring soon, and that means some sunshine. There's a lot of different things, and even if you have to look for them, that's okay. And it could be something as small as being grateful for chocolate, but um, just acknowledging those positive feelings can really, really help make you feel better. And oh, and changing thought patterns. So instead of something like I'm really upset that my Easter plans got canceled, I can't see my friends and family. Really look at if you can say that in a more positive way. And I know that sounds funny, but saying, I really love my friends and family. That's why I wanted to see them. And I am sad that I'm going to be missing out on Easter, but that's okay. That means that we're safe and at home and safe. Let's emphasize that word. We're safe. We're at home. So looking at that in a more positive way can really help also make you feel better. Um, and validate again your feelings. So it's learning that it's okay to feel this way and telling yourself, I don't have to feel guilty that I'm upset. I don't have to feel guilty that I am feeling lonely or sad right now. That's okay feelings to feel. Um, and I use this line a lot, and I tell a lot of people this when I'm talking about being kind to yourself. Treat yourself like you would your loved ones or a friend. Would you be as hard on your loved ones and your friends as you are on yourself? What if, what would you say to your loved ones or friends if they came to you and said, "I'm really, really sad and upset about missing these plans. What should I do?" What would you do? And I want you to think the same thing and apply it to yourself. Um, if it was your friend or loved one in front of you, you would want to console them, validate their feelings, and sometimes give them advice. You can't see your friends or family on Easter. Well, maybe you are can FaceTime them. Maybe you can Skype or use any other kind of technology to see their face. No, it's not the same, but at least it's something you can do. So treat yourself like you would your best friend. And um, help focusing on other people. So focusing on others around you and how they're feeling and doing can really just prove to be a distraction from yourself and your feelings. And I'm not saying push your feelings aside and don't take your feelings into account, but when your feelings are getting very overwhelming and it just feels like too much to handle, sometimes really reaching out and try to help other people can get your mind off that for a little while. And the last one, um, explore your feelings a little deeper. Okay, so sometimes it can be really clear. You're angry because you were looking forward to something that has been canceled. Okay, you're angry, and that's okay. But it could be something very much deeper than that. Maybe you're upset because you're feeling lonely. So maybe you're angry that you're missing an event, but when you do some deep searching in your emotions, it really turns out it's not anger, it is more just that loneliness piece. And then saying, okay, what can I do right now to fill that void? Is it calling up my best friend? Is it FaceTiming my relatives or friends? What way right now can we make that connection? And again, I'll say it's not perfect and it's not always the answer, but for right now, when we have limited options, that will work. And it will help fill that void of loneliness. Um, Again, cut yourself some slack. Acknowledge that this is a new situation, a very traumatic experience, and take care of yourself. I've talked in my videos multiple times. Get enough sleep. Try to eat as healthy as you can or balanced meals as you can. Um, Exercise routines are great. Anything you can do at home. And just try to take care of yourself like that so these feelings um, can't, so you're, yeah, sorry. So you're not as vulnerable to these feelings. The sicker you are feeling mentally and physically, the more vulnerable you are to some of these disappointment feelings. So take care of yourself, take care of your family, and reach out. And if these feelings, of course, are feel like they're too much to handle and they're getting away of your daily activities, reach out for that help. Reach out. There's mental health professionals that are working still, and it might be on Zoom or tele or a phone, but there is mental health workers that are working. Reach out. I will always add those crisis numbers to the comments and use them, please, if you're feeling like you want to harm yourself or anybody else, and if you're feeling like these feelings are just too overwhelming. So it's a little bit shorter of a video today, but I wanted to pop in and just give you some of that. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will be back with some more videos. Bye.